Rallies and riots, water cannons and truncheons, trampling of our basic human rights. Talk about cheating and lying. These are but a few of the signs of our times. Too many questions have been left unanswered. Did she cheat? Who is GARCI? Is there a sinister cover-up? Have we proclaimed the wrong president? This presentation does not presume to answer all those questions. Its principal purpose, the reason for its existence, is to supply some of the pieces that are missing in a gigantic puzzle. The evidence presented here is supported by documents made available by reliable individuals who refused to remain silent. For the next hour or so, we shall share with you some of those documents. In particular, election returns from Mindanao. We shall revisit the conversations on the GARCI tapes to show you how they directly affected the 2004 presidential elections. We will show you 1. Antecedents to deception. 2. Electoral process. 3. Evidence of fraud. 4. Gloria GARCI and the tampering in Mindanao. 5. A call to action. We all remember what happened in Baguio on December 30, 2002. Some of us actually believed she was sincere.
I have decided not to run for president during the elections of 2004. If I were to run, my political efforts can only result in never-ending divisiveness.
But a scant 10 months later, on October 1, 2003, GMA sang a different tune. For some, the announcement was expected, but the majority of the population was taken by surprise. In answer to the clamor of the people, a reluctant Fernando Poe Jr. announced his candidacy. The people rallied behind the king of Filipino movies. They believed they had found their champion. The political machinery of the incumbent began to work overtime. GMA appointed Virgilio Garciliano as COMELEC Commissioner. Who is Garciliano? He had a 40-year career in COMELEC. He was dismissed in 1986 after the snap elections. He was reinstated in 1994 as director of COMELEC. After his mandatory retirement in 2003, GMA appointed him COMELEC Commissioner on February 11, 2004. He was never confirmed, but was allowed to assume office. He was assigned to the Southern Tagalog and Bicol regions for the 2004 elections. But he operated in Mindanao. But that is getting ahead of our story. On February 10, 2004, the official campaign period began. The candidates: Panfilo Lacson, Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, Fernando Poe Jr., Raul Roco, and brother Eddie Villanueva. On election day at 7 a.m., precincts all over the country opened their doors. They say that hundreds of thousands were disenfranchised. At 3 p.m., when the precincts closed, many never got to vote at all. After a contentious and painfully slow canvassing of votes, witnessed by both Senate and the House of Representatives, GMA and Noli de Castro were proclaimed. News of rampant cheating spread like wildfire. On July 23, 2004, candidate Fernando Poe Jr. filed his protest at the Presidential Electoral Tribunal. There was no action from the PET. FPJ waited patiently, still trusting in the rule of law. But the Almighty had other plans for FPJ.
President movement sa pagkontrol ng mga tao. Ito na po, sa aming kanan. May kasama na pong mga uniform policemen.
Walang iba! Kung hindi, si Pangulong Fernando po Jr.
Susan Roses, FPJ's widow, filed a substitution case on behalf of Juan de la Cruz. On March 29, PET dismissed the petition. For many, it seemed like the end of the road. But on June 6, 2005,
Sir, can we just clarify?
Yes.
So you're saying that it was indeed the President's voice?
That's the President's voice, but the other party on the line is not that of a commissioner.
And they were indeed having a conversation about election results?
There's a conversation. This is a privileged conversation between the President and the political